want to let go. But my body says no.
Okay.
And my mind screams from within the realities of your side sins and my lack of fulfillment on the mental realm. Yet your hands have got this body hooked in this vicious spell. I find myself reaching for those favors you scarcely give because my heart hurts and the wounds refuse to mend. I'm a fool for passion, especially the kind you give, although my heart knows it's not the way for me to live. So it's constantly battling against the bodies once my intelligence falls to the wayside too much, and how do I let you do what you do when my soul is screaming to break through? I don't want to believe that I am this weak to allow my verbal capabilities to be that meek that I just can't say no. To your eyes and your lips on those midnight trips, to my room just to vanish in the day without sunlight ever caressing our plays, and my mind knows that I deserve to be treated in better ways. To be made a queen and set upon a throne surrounded by love, and boy, do I miss love. With someone that will grow with me spiritually, mentally, and yes, passionately. And all these things may just well come to be if you walk out of my life. So brother, you gotta go. This particular weakness has to go. My mind and body used to be whole, and we've been apart for too long, and I used to be strong, and I need that once again to continue and go on. Bye-bye. So that was bad, This is good love. I'm sorry, I'm in the room of people, right?
Yes.
And then I gotta figure out how to make my phone work.
Uh-oh.
Okay, there we go. I was lost. The moment I heard you say my name, your tongue be that labyrinth, leading me in circles from twists and turns and journeys, rolling across my curves, dipping into valleys, hushed whispers in my ear, guiding your vocal cords to resonate beyond wetness, sensing tingling from your tongue lingering, tasting the sound of my name like the sensation in your mouth could actually make me rain. And I knew that it would be like this the moment I heard you say my name. Thank you, everybody. Y'all keep it going for Tiffany. Raining in her mouth. That girl. That's how you keep a man. So, coming to the stage from the same table. Arja, did I pronounce your name properly? Yes. Clap it up for her, please. You might make another song, let's go. Okay. I don't know how to follow that. This is my first time reciting any of my poems in front of you. Yes, I am being broken in here, so. I decided to pick something that I have not even posted in the word flow group. And so this is new to everybody. So I have no title. Basically, one of my friends wrote a poem saying that he can't tell when a woman is really ready for the real deal because we have this false image of ourselves. With social media and everything out there, we cover up what we really are to attract somebody, and then they find out
down the line what they're really getting. So I wrote a reply, basically, to that. So here it is. You find deep when you go deep. Some of us ladies peak game, some of us go for the lane, but it's not a joke. Don't be deceived if you believe we go for the okie doke. We believe in ourselves. We're just putting our emotions on high shelves when we don't think he feels the same, or we leave. I won't speak for the lab-created girls, but genuine gems should be shined properly. So if you are looking for the real deal, let the next gem fill you completely. Then no other woman will be able to compete. Thank you.
Somebody pour one from the site real quick.
I can get another one.
Oh, get it going, girl.
I just have to go.
That's okay.
Okay. I'll go get it.
Clap. Clap to the table. Then we gonna clap
How we do? Like Twist the word just said, what'd you say, Twist? Mike Chair. Did you say Mike Chair? What did you say? Mike Chair. Mike Chair.
I was supposed to. But they don't matter.
She almost did, y'all.
Now it's so easy to see. You know you deserve.
I knew you had to win.
You push me back. You brought me to this.
Okay, clap it back up. Clap, clap. Round two.
Okay, I have to hurry up because my phone has like 10% on the battery. Okay, so this started the whole debate, male versus female, whatever. I wrote this poem. Okay, so here it is. It's a lock. Don't knock it if you want to get rocked. Cockiness is a blocker, I'm just saying. When I say I want you, I'm not playing. Delaying makes me rethink things. So if you bring it up, make sure you can act on these demands. And if you can't go hard, you may have to go hand. I can't stand blown plans. If you set me right, I'll be your biggest fan. That's it.
Stay right there.
Y'all can do better than that. Thank you. You had a brief intermission. So, I'm going to bring this brother up. I was reading his bio for the second time. His name is Big Homie. And there is not much this brother has not done. You have done a lot. You performed over 14 states. You're an advocate for the homeless. He probably is just the poet on the street, as I would probably call you. Just got your hands in everything. I'm going to let him explain more about himself than I can because he got a long bio. So give it up for Big Homie. Let's keep it going.
All right, good evening, everybody. My A and B selection, both of them are about relationships, but do you want to hear about in or out of relationships first?
Out.
Out? Okay. I'm going to piggyback over the person who just proceeded. Because this poem came from a Facebook beef, so I know how that thing goes. So pretty much, a lot of people in the DC area have heard of this, and I mean, I performed a few times in Philly. I did, the last one it used to be North by Northwest. Was it 7165? 7165. Yeah. So I did the Philly week last year. So, this Facebook beef, it was written a little while ago. It was like one of my friends was talking about having an exhale party with one of her girls. And like, you know how you can comment on a thread, but like they ain't your friend or whatever the case is. I said something. And then this shit started coming from me. I'm like, she don't know me like that. This poem, definitely know off the top, I wouldn't really call it a signature piece, but it's kind of like one of my more popular pieces. So, women, this is about you. But the thing is that even though I'm telling you about yourself, I mean, most women love it because they realize it's the truth about themselves. And that is also something that's encouraging. And with a lot of the brothers love it because, you know, it's what they've been meaning to say, but just wasn't. This is called What Women. I'm beginning to think of some women want as actors. When I think of all the factors that save sisters want, they lie. You would think that I'm the kind of guy, but I'm single, and the more that I mingle, the closer I get to the truth. Big homie, they just ain't checking for you, so why not? I know what I got. I got the looks, right? I got the charm. I'll protect my lady from hurt and harm. I'm the perfect husband and the ideal father. So again, I ask, why don't most women bother? I'm beginning to think also women want as actors a financial benefactor. To get the diamonds, to get the Gucci, and after a while to get some coochie goose. Oops, my bad. I meant to say the man they had. The maintenance man is the rolling stone, not the king to sit next to her on the throne. I'm beginning to think all some sisters want as actors, not a man of God who will back her. When I can beat her rock, she wants Dwayne Johnson the jock. And she thinks she'll get married like Janet when she's living on Venus, the planet, and I'm somewhere past Mars, like on Uranus amongst the stars, because that's what she wants now. I can front and be a big papa, but what happens when the blinging stops her? Anytime we want to work it out, all we men sometimes hear is mouth now. I love y'all, but hear this. Only for so long will I be dissed. I can hold my peace, but when the silence stops and I start to speak, will you listen to this quiet storm you've been missing? You're an Isis, Sheba, Nefertiti, and this Mustafa wants to meet your need in. This lion wants to roar, Lady Eagle, so I'm often overlooked. And it's a shame that you judge a book by its cover. I want to be your husband and you the mother of my kids. What does homie want? To get past the exterior. For far too long we both felt inferior. I need a strong sister to be by my side. As a sigma you sum up what I want in a bride. We've both been down too long for you, I want to be down and strong. Together we build two wholes merging together. Destiny fulfilled. I'm a hopeful romantic with mustard seed faith. Although my spirit got twisted, it did not break. And your spirit's resilient, so go beyond the surface. I know that my Mrs. Banks is a woman of purpose. So if I fall back, you're bad, you missed out. Please don't assume that you know what I'm all about, or any man for that matter. When God does arise, your enemies shall scatter, so don't take the actors, ladies. Work with a man who's real. Be his queen of soul, give him something he can feel.
Say big homie.
This second poem I haven't committed to memory just yet, but our lady's right there. So I mean, I write some pieces out, but I've written some pieces out of the frustration of singleness. But now that I've been in a relationship, that we did like a premarital class, and this was one of our assignments of like writing letters to each other. But you know, I'm that poet, so so done this a couple of times, but I really want to get my flow with it, because I mean I do some occasional pieces. I mean Valentine's Day's over, but you know, birthdays, anniversaries, special occasions, homie, and other plugs, CDs. Neither one of these things are on the CDs, but yeah, my lady. Just commenting on me afterwards. And with Philly 215, I mean, I write grants, I write grants in this area, or whatever, so some of the things I do is like, you know, programming. So enough of the plugs. This is my B selection in honor of I ain't scared to say it, I'm secure in my manhood, BLB, Tony Braxton. It was inspired by one of the songs. So I mean, I know some of y'all follow the reality show, but you know, you'll get it if you're a big Tony Braxton fan. In writing this letter, as our love gets better, I'll show you how I love thee, so let me count the ways. Just like Tony Braxton, I'm taking lyrical action to show how many ways I love you. My actions are just as strong as my words, so I hope this poetic ballad is the best you've heard. You're so amazing, loving me just as I am, and we are trailblazing. You help me be the man. Baby, you are so strong. As I see you flex, you don't eclipse my strength as the opposite sex. You're a natural beauty, inside and out, for the world to see just what you're about. An independent woman from homie's rib. You cover my heart in God's shadow, you're hid. The courtship is growing as I want to be your baller, but babe, I'm not playing, let me be your shot caller. My queen needs a priest to coincide with her reign. As long as Christ is at the helm, our love shall sustain. How many ways can our love be expressed? If the best is yet to come. Take two. If the best is yet to come, imagine what we can expect. You're a tremendous supporter, always having my back. You offer an encouraging word when people do something whack. Growing together is an important step to take. The thoughts in this letter, the lyrics they make, a picture of the best we have between each other. Praying for God to bless us as friends and as lovers. The learning curve of our stuff helps us to be prepared. So when the going gets tough, we ain't never scared. We both get strong from our weakness, so let's take things higher. So we come out as pure gold as we go on through the fire. I know you can stand the rain, so as we make new additions, we'll be that dunamis couple flowing in godly ambition. You make dreams reality, so as God gives me vision, I'm glad you're on my team, so as we keep on living, let's press on towards the mark in Christ Jesus, our high calling. You light up my life when it's dark. God will keep us from falling. How many ways can we win? We have an infinite chance. So the love that we're in, let's continue the romance. Thanks so much.
See, he's kind of tall. Homie did the damn thing. What you know, it's not what you present yourself to be. That's what's up, homie. Coming to the stage next is Nicole Nikki Edmonds. I have had the pleasure of meeting this sister just going to poetry venues, and we just kind of bumped heads, and it's just been non-stop ever since. So please give it up for a favorite friend of mine, a good friend of mine, a favorite poet of mine, Nikki Nicole Edmonds. That's the best y'all can do? No. Make sure y'all stay here. I'm gonna let you, I was gonna do all love tonight. Okay. But that's just not me. Do what you do, do what you do. I was gonna be good tonight. Can I be bad? Yes, be bad. All right, I'm going in. All the way in. This piece was inspired by my ex. He's never heard it. I'm still waiting to talk to him so I can recite it for him. So, here we go. Your love sucks. And I would apologize for being so abrupt, but frankly, I don't want to. Instead, I'd rather provide you with a clue as to why I believe a wretch like you will be eternally single. For one, you've come to the twisted conclusion that your exterior is somehow superior when nothing could be further from the truth. You ramble on and on about how women have done you wrong, taking no responsibility at all for the part you may have played in the cause. So stop whining and put a sock in it, you ignorant little dick misfit. Your love sucks. Why don't you use
that extensive psychological training for something other than maintaining your insecurity.